Deep beneath the waves where the pressure would crush most life, lives a creature that's been dubbed the world's ugliest animal. Meet the blobfish. This squishy, gelatinous creature has certainly made a splash online, but it's not just a meme. The blobfish is an extraordinary survivor, uniquely adapted to its extreme environment. It calls the deep sea home, specifically between 1,970 to 3,940 feet below the surface, where the pressure is over 100 times greater than at sea level. This immense pressure shapes the blobfish into its distinctive form. The blobfish doesn't rely on a swim bladder to float or strong muscles to move. Instead, it's made up of a gelatinous mass that's slightly less dense than water, allowing it to effortlessly float in the deep sea abyss. What we see as ugly is actually a remarkable adaptation for survival. The blobfish's body is perfectly designed to thrive in the deep sea, where other animals can't. Without the need for dense muscles or a swim bladder, the blobfish conserves energy, drifting along and feasting on whatever morsels come its way. This gelatinous marvel has adapted remarkably to the harsh environment of the deep sea. Its body, being slightly less dense than water, allows it to float effortlessly, maneuvering gracefully in the abyss. The blobfish doesn't actively hunt for food. Instead, it relies on a more energy-efficient method. It opens its wide mouth and lets small particles of edible matter drift in, a technique known as passive feeding. This approach, coupled with its unique physical makeup, makes the blobfish a true testament to nature's ability to adapt and survive in even the most extreme conditions. However, there's a twist. When we take the blobfish out of its home, it loses its shape due to the rapid depressurization. What we're seeing is not what the blobfish truly looks like in its natural environment. So, next time you see that viral ugly photo, remember it's a fish out of water, literally. When the blobfish is in its natural habitat, deep in the ocean's abyss, it looks vastly different. Its gelatinous body is round and smooth, perfectly molded by the immense pressure of the deep sea. It's not the droopy, sad-looking creature we're used to seeing. When brought to the surface, the blobfish experiences a dramatic change. The pressure drops rapidly, causing its body to expand and lose shape. That's when it takes on its infamous blob-like appearance. It's important to note that this ugliness is a consequence of being removed from its natural environment, not its natural state. So let's not judge this deep-sea dweller by its surface appearance. The blobfish is a master of adaptation, perfectly designed to survive in a world that is inhospitable to most. The blobfish teaches us an important lesson about beauty and adaptation. In the deep blue sea, it's not about looks, it's about survival. And the blobfish, it's a survivor.